Hello, Storybox World. It's Laine, and I have tracks with me today. So today we're going to be working in the Ocean Pals Starter Puppet Collection. So go ahead and head over to storyboxworld.com and get your printables. So let me show you what those look like. Um, we'll have Tracks the turtle, and these are in English and Spanish. They get like a little story. You'll have like your little turtle that you'll cut, and then it'll have the collage paper that is going to be on the back side. And these are printed out on cardstock paper. So just run it through your printer on cardstock paper, and it's white on the back because when we cut the turtle out, we're going to line it up and use that. Okay, so this is the turtle we'll be doing today. Also in the package, there's the little Sparkles the jellyfish. There's Splash the dolphin. There's Piper the seahorse. And then there's like an extra page just in case you have a friend or something. It's like, yeah, or they want friends, right? Yeah, everybody needs a friend. Okay, so we're going to start. We're going to start with tracks, and what you're going to need, you're going to need scissors. So you can use kid scissors. These are just my favorites, so this is what I'm going to use. You're going to need scissors. You're going to need some kind of glue stick. I like Elmer's. It works for me. And then you're going to need some craft sticks. Okay, so that's our supply list right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get tracks out, and I'm going to block cut out tracks. So I'm going to block cut tracks our little turtle, and when you block cut, you kind of you don't really cut all the lines just yet. You just kind of get the shape out, and then that way it's easier that you don't really like cut off his little fins or anything. So now tracks is blocked cut out. So the next thing I want to block cut out is the collage paper that we'll be putting on the back of our little turtle. So I'm going to block cut out, and he has like little story cards that I'll just set aside. Yeah, there's some little stories. The little stories that he has are in English and Spanish with the little turtle. Okay, so we have Tracks the turtle, and then we have our collage paper. So okay, our paper's going to kind of get everywhere, so maybe lay down a paper to catch things. So we're going to turn this inside out. We're going to turn this over, and we're going to have this we're going to have white to white, and that's where our craft stick's going to go. And then when we're going to cut around, and then that's how that having the white against white and cutting around, that's how we're going to do that. Okay, but we're going to take the craft stick out. We don't want to do it there. All right, so we want a piece of paper that's going to catch like little pieces of paper right here. So just kind of line up where you might want your little turtle, and then make sure it's fitting on fits on your paper. And now I'm going to go in, and they call this fussy cutting. If you want to put a little bit of just a tad, if you want to put just a little tad piece, a little dot of glue to keep it in space, you could do that really quick before you cut. And I like to just hold mine in place, but um, if you want to, if you do put a little bit of glue, just put a little bit, because you're going to be opening it up, and it's just basically to hold it in place. So yeah, these ones are pretty easy to do. We have craft kits. If you're interested in our fundraising craft kits, just head over to storyboxworld.com and get our paper crafting host. Yeah, get our little hosting guide on how to host art parties. And these are really these are really nice for fundraisers. I don't You guys might be doing one right now, but they're really nice to do fundraisers, like for, Save the Turtles. I mean, we all need the turtles, right? Yeah, we all need to save the turtles. And you could do something with like to benefit um a rescue or an animal sanctuary. And also we have like homeschooling kits, if you're like in the homeschool area, and you want to do some fundraising for your homeschoolers. We have some of those kits too. Okay, I'm going to put glue. I'm going to take I'm going to take this paper and turn it over, because I need to put glue down, and I don't want glue on my tablecloth. Okay. So right now I'm just going to take a glue stick and yeah, maybe have some paper under you or a mat or something, so you don't get glue all over the place. Even with the glue stick, it can kind of get sticky. Okay, and then you're just going to put your craft stick in, and then you're going to try to line up your little hurdle the best you can. And you have a little bit of time to wiggle it in place, not too much. So there's a little bit of time, but after a while it's going to stick and it's not going to move. So I think mine's pretty much stuck and it's not going to move. And if you get these little white lines after it's dried, like not right now, wait for the glue to dry, you could just put ink over these, or a marker, or you can just, color it in. And there we have it. We have Trax, our little turtle, and Trax is ready to go on his little bilingual adventure. And yeah, these are in English and Spanish. So if you want to learn English or Spanish, there we go. Okay, Trax is ready to go on his adventure. Thank you. All right, thanks everyone.